Hey everybody. I didn't know if this was going to work, but it looks like it's working, which is hey everybody. Awesome. I used a new program and it didn't work, so I had to go back to the old way. This was going to work, but it looks like
I had to go back to the old ways.
Hey everybody. Awesome. I was really hoping that I could get I used a new program and it didn't higher res string. I didn't know this is not work, but it looks like
I had to go back to the old ways.
Hey everybody. Awesome. Super. I was really hoping that I could get I used a new program and it didn't higher res string.
And I am in the middle of
but it looks like
I had to go back to the old ways.
Hey everybody. Awesome. Super. I'm gonna there. I gotta mute my stuff so you guys don't loop, so it doesn't loop back, although I think it is looping back. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone see me? Is anybody out there? I'm gonna warm up a little bit. No? Nobody can see me or hear me? Sorry. Thanks, John. I need something to warm up. Give me something to draw. There's only 4 of you here, so, you know, it's up to you. Why is this so blurry? Stop being blurry. There's 6 watching now. All right, I need some ideas for something to warm up with. I need a gnome. Which one is Bebop and which one is Rocksteady? Bebop is the pig. Rocksteady is the rhino. That's true. That's the truth. I don't know. Yeah. Bebop is the name you give to somebody who has glasses like that. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this one is Bebop. This was a suggestion by from Jordan. Oh man, I'm gonna do that a couple times. I'm gonna hit the camera. Okay. All right. Yes, you do. You do kind of have to learn everything again, but that's all right. What I like about it is that it records all of my drawing, so I can just do whatever. It'll give me all the video I need and spit it out, which is very useful when you have a channel like this. You are number 6. Thank you, Pat. All right, I need a warm up. I'm gonna do a bokoblin in honor of my son, who has been requesting me to draw a bokoblin for weeks now. So that's what I'm going to do. Bokoblin. Do. How do you draw again? Oh gosh. I'm freaking out. I forget how to draw. All right, here we go. Bokoblins have football-shaped heads. They have little tiny horns on their head. And they're hunched over. Uh-huh. Luke, you took back your Y. I liked where that was going. It was mysterious. And now it's just gone. This guy's got some abs on him. So this isn't officially what I'm putting on. This isn't my official drawing yet. This is just warm up time. And warm up time is good. I need some music in here, but last time I played music, it was deafeningly loud. Yo, Lisa, what's up? What happened to last week's video? Well, let me tell you, I put it on my social media. So if you're not following me on my social media, so disappointed. Every video I say, follow me on social media. Every episode. I don't want to see questions about what happened to last week's video unless you read the social media. Twitter, Instagram, and the other one, Facebook. Yeah, the other one. The other one that isn't those. Whoa. Lisa, you said I'm a loser, but then YouTube was like, no, I'm not going to show that. I did it anyway. It's all right. I'm kind of a loser. You don't have social media? Sounds like a you problem. No, okay. What happened with last week's video was it was a bad week. It's a rough week. I hadn't been sleeping properly, and I decided not to put one out. It was just stressing me out, and that's what happened. And I looked after myself and took some time off, and I'm feeling much better now. And while I am sorry that there was no new content, I'm not going to apologize for looking after me, because I'm special and I deserve it. We all do. We all deserve it. It was a rough week. It was a rough week last week. There was a lot of stuff happening, and just mentally I just needed a break. But I'm back and drawing a bokoblin now. Bokoblins have to do sit-ups because they're I don't know, man. I don't know. They gotta. Corinne, it held back the murder hornets comment. I don't know why, but I'm allowing it. I'll allow it. Yeah, no, you wouldn't have seen the video. But I explained what was happening on there. Sort of. Without getting into details. I still didn't provide details. And I won't. And I won't. Because there's not much interesting about it, to be honest with you. So when I get a second, I'm going to put on some royalty-free music. So I can listen to some royalty-free music through my phone. But my phone is currently updating. And that's a pain. It's a pain. I have to sit here in the void of silence that is my office. And yeah. So next time I do a live stream, I'm going to definitely try to ramp up the resolution, because this isn't great resolution. I mean, it'll be fine. It's fine. It'll, you can see what's happening, but it's not great. I'd like to have a slightly higher resolution thing, and I'd like to get that program working that I had. I had Streamlabs going, but it didn't work right, to be honest. So how's everybody doing tonight? Or morning, wherever you are. Thank you. Thank you. It's funny. I never really noticed how much a bokoblin looked like a pig. I should have. It's kind of my, I'm a character guy. It should have been something that I noticed. But didn't. They're kind of great. It's a morning. You're good? I'm glad you're good. I know you're good. I saw you a few minutes ago. Dude is ripped, right? Little ripped fella. All right. There, I've got the sketchy bones down. Let's throw that down. Put a new layer on. Inking. And let's begin this process. No, too small. Just right. If anybody has any trouble seeing, just let me know and I will readjust. And if it goes blurry, let me know because, yeah, I probably won't notice. Do hobgoblins share an ancestor with pigs, or do they just boink pigs? I don't think they're neither. I think well, okay, so in the Zelda lore, Ganon has always had a porcine-like form, and I would imagine these guys are kind of like a spawn of him. So I don't know. Evil is pigs in the Zelda world. You can quote me. Evil pigs. Yeah, 12 watching now. Last time I did this, a few weeks ago, I got up to, I think the most was like 22 or 23. So today I'd like to beat that record. I know I'm just a wee channel and I'm just starting out. But maybe someone would like to watch me draw. I don't know. Who knows? Other than my friends. The fat pigs from Wind Waker? No, there's like docile pigs, and then every other. If the pig can stand on its 2 feet, it's evil. Easy. That's the way to tell. Is the bokoblin a boy or a girl? There's no way to know. There's no way to know with a bokoblin. You know what? I give him cheeks, and his cheeks, he looks too cute. I'm gonna kill the cheeks. I don't want him to look cute, you know? I want him to look menacing. I don't know if that works either. Oh well. What color are his eyes going to be? I don't know. I'm going for a standard red bokoblin. So I think generally these guys have a nice blue glow to their eyes. Maybe he wants to look cute. You're right, bow and eyelashes. If it's a girl, that's what I'm doing. As soon as I get the basics done, bow and eyelashes. We're gonna Miss Pac-Man him, and yeah, maybe I'll add the cheeks back for that. Maybe I won't. His ears should be bigger, or her ears. We don't know. We don't know yet. My phone is still updating. Yay! So in about 10 minutes here, I'm going to start taking actual requests. And we'll go from there. See what happens. Maybe it'll be great. Last time we took requests. Yeah, Miss Pac-Man rules. You got it. Um, yeah, last time I took requests, I did it randomly, and that was kind of fun. But everything on there I wanted to draw, so. And then there's just some things I don't. Just some things I don't want to do. I'm not interested in drawing a transformer, for instance. Too many straight lines. I know I've said in the past that I need to push myself. But during a live stream is not where I want to do that. There are times to push myself. This is not one of them. Oh, 11 watching now. Da-da-da-da-da-da. But it's not really even time yet. It really hasn't even officially started. This is just the pre-show. Not like the actual show is going to be much better. If you're here, interact with me. A GoBot. Yeah, push myself in private. Push myself in private all day long. Draw Star Wars. Yeah, maybe all of it. All of Star Wars. I'll draw the Star Wars. Oh man, if I don't want to draw a Transformer, there's no way I want to draw a GoBot. No way. No. At least the Transformers have good design. I know they're for children, but they were both for children. Let's not forget that. Let's never forget that both were for kids. See, I'm so desperate for music. And I'm making my own. Battle Beasts. That's classic. That's super old school. Last live stream had a very 80s. Okay. Thought there was a technical problem. I was told that there was some situations, but I think I'm fine. I think there was a connection issue. But we're good. We're good. You guys are still there, right? Yeah, something went weird. Is it back? Am I back? Can you guys see me? I can't. It's not. It's the technology. Perfect. You died? That's going to be tragic. But maybe if a disconnection of the streaming software causes you to die, maybe you weren't meant to live. Possibly. It's okay, everybody. I can say that. He's my son. He's not just some random dude. He's my son. Sorry. Checking my phone. Always an awesome thing to do during a live stream. All right, Bokoblin. There. I settled on mid cheeks. Or you weren't alive to begin with. That's true. That's true. Lisa, did you just call me fam? I did make him. Well, I helped. I had the easy part, to be honest. All right, Bokoblin. Not bad, not bad. Now, it's time. Miss Pac-Man rules coming your way. No. No. I will not draw that. Well, I'm not exactly a family-friendly channel. I'm certainly not that. All right, here we go. Eyelashes. Oh, you know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should do this. Get rid of those eye shines. We'll give a little bit of half closed eyes. And Miss Pac-Man had a little beauty mark, a Cindy Crawford thing. And oh my gosh. Look at that. That's so beautiful. She's so pretty. Bokoblin. A Disney gremlin. She's so beautiful. I've got 3 more minutes. Should I add some? I'm going to just add some shadow. Shadow. In shadow. Oh man. Okay. All right. Robert, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in right now. Just hold on to that. Keep that in for a second. I'm gonna, in about 3 minutes, we're gonna do some serious. There's gonna be some serious shouting. And I'm gonna choose. Oh, she is topless. Thank you. Thank you, Pat. There. Better. Jeez, what would I do without you guys? Not held by Western standards of modesty. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, so why am I drawing all of this harsh black? Well, I did this last week, but still. Whee. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, I am so glad that you pointed that out. I didn't want to be that guy. 'Cause while she may not be held to the standards of Western modesty, YouTube is. Do 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 do. Oh, 1 more minute. 1 more minute. All right, it's 9. I'm just gonna take a few more minutes. Seconds. I don't know. Yeah, this is what Miss Piggy's whole family looks like. Oh, she's beautiful. Look, we're not gonna get into the whole nipple situation. Quick. All right. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Maybe one day I'll even color her. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's get some royalty-free music going. What do you say? Royalty-free music. And go. Isn't she beautiful? Her horn needs a little shadow. All right, you guys let me know if the music is too loud or not loud enough or too crazy. I just have to put on royalty-free stuff so I don't get copyright dinged. And it's mostly inoffensive. My masterwork. Beautiful. I'm glad, Robert. Thank you. I'm glad I could do that. She's ready for prom. All right. Now, it's time. So, in this week's video, I have 5 of the 6 fan art done. And so I need one more. And this is going to be this is going to be the one. This is going to be the last one. So, and my plan is I'm going to do some requests. No hands. I'm going to do take a request, and then I'm going to do that one to completion on this stream. And then after I'm done the stream, I'm going to edit it all and put it all together and record and try to get a video out for tomorrow at noon. So that's my night. So, yeah. All right. There are 10 of you watching, 9. Let's get some suggestions here. You are the winners, those of you who are here, because you are the ones that get to make some magic happen. All right, let's go crazy here. Ludo, Blathers. Let's write a few of these down. Nope, that's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted at all. We've got Ludo. We've got Blathers. King Dodongo. Colossus. And Rogue. And Ludo. That's perfect. Salacious Crumb. Oh, Sunny Gummy. Gizmo Duck. Drew, stealthing in. All right. Is that it? Is that are those is that the whole that's the whole thing? Well, those are the only people that are talking, so you guys get yeah. So what we have here is a pretty great list. is a rough one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I should just roll a D8 and see what happens. Do you agree? Who's down with this? I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I would draw them all. And this way, I don't have to play favorites. Seven. Sunny Gummy it is. From the Gummy Bears. Dice it out. Of course I have a D8. What do you think I do on my Saturday nights? I play Pathfinder. Online now, because that's the way it is. All right, Sunny Gummy coming up. But I love all these suggestions, and I might keep them for next week. Because I just want to keep doing fan art, and I kind of don't want to do my big Universal Monster thing anymore. But I do. It's just, it's a lot, man. It's a lot, you know? All right. Yeah. All right, let's take a look. Sunny Gummy. Look at her. She's so cute. You guys can't see her. I say look at her, but you can't see her. All right. Here we go. Sunny Gummy. Coming up. I'm going to keep that in my video, by the way. Me writing down all the names. One thing I love about the fan art challenge is that I don't have to draw feet. I can just draw this, and this is fine. She's got some serious hair. This Sunny, and you know what? If I get her done pretty quick, I don't mind doing another one. Probably a simpler one, just like her. Man, Gummy Bears was a weird concept. Like it was bizarre. I mean, I know like there's some friends of mine too. Yeah, like her haircut has aged very well, I think. We've had this debate who would win in a fight between Care Bears and the Gummy Bears. And some people that I know have claimed that the Care Bears would take it. But I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about that. And I'll tell you why. Because the big thing is the Care Bear stare, and honestly, like Care Bear stare, that's not gonna work on a Gummy Bear. It's not gonna work. But we need some rules. We need some actual solid rules on how the Care Bear stare works. Yeah, it's wuss magic. All right. Gizmo Duck inspired me to go through a phase where everything I drew had one wheel on it. I didn't put Gizmo Duck on the list, did I? Did I? I didn't. But then I couldn't roll a D8. Gizmo Duck's too close to a Transformer for me, anyway. I mean, I probably would have done it. I have love for Gizmo Duck. I watched his It's good damage. The gummy bears are also good. Therefore, the stare is irrelevant. Thank you. That's basic. That's just basic alignment stuff. You know? I don't understand. Like, that's... I don't understand why that's so hard to understand for some people. I'm not naming names. Also, like, the gummy bears... Like, they have daggers. You know? Daggers. I don't think a Care Bear's ever seen a weapon in its life. I should make her hold gummy berry juice. That's gotta happen. Gummy bears marching here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears. Pinky up. The gummy bears are freeborn. They are. Oh no. So Sunny Gummy was the like I would say she was like the Smurfette, but she wasn't, because they actually had like a mom too, right? They had a mom bear. But man, back in the 80s, that's kind of how it went, right? It was just the there was a token girl, and it was terrible. I wasn't into that. She's got a Robin Hood costume. Grammy Gummy, yes. She was more than a mom. She was a grandmom. All right, so these are just these are the sketchy bones. And I'm gonna go ahead and say the while looking for reference here, there is quite a bit of Sunny Gummy fan art that you're gonna want to avoid. Don't look it up, please. Especially you, Xander. Please don't. It's not tasteful. Oh. Why did I scroll? Why did I scroll? I had no idea she was viewed like that in some circles. All right. I'm not entirely pleased with this, but again, it's just the sketch. I think I can improve. All right, so let's take that down. And let's start the polish. You guys see okay? Studio pen. It's not bad. It's not bad. We'll see if we can do better. Oh, that's too big. Why do I never look at the thickness of my brush before I start? Now, she's got some eyelashes. 1, 2, 3. You gotta follow those Ms. Pac-Man rules. Ooh, that eye is wonky. Let's try that again. I should put her thing here for people who are... Sunny Gummy. All right. Eyelash, 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 eyelash. 4. Changes everything. Gummy bears are awesome. Yeah, don't ever scroll. Like that's like it's actually fairly tame on the first page, but it's well, yes and no. No, there's some stuff. It's not cool. It's not funny. It's not fun. All right. For those of you who are old enough, and I know a lot of you are, what was your favorite Disney afternoon jam? The second page of Google is considered the dark web. It seems like it, honestly. So I gotta say, my favorite Disney afternoon jam was definitely Gargoyles. But that kind of doesn't count. That's really not like the rest. Tailspin. Tailspin was great. Like, surprisingly great for, like, a weird, like... Just a Jungle Book based show. Where they're like, what are we gonna do with this? What are we gonna do with Jungle Book? I don't know. Let's make Baloo fly a plane and with a kid, and then we'll make Shere Khan a businessman. Everybody okay with that? Everybody all right with it? Sounds great to me, boss. A DuckTales guy. Yeah, Gargoyles was great. Love Gargoyles. Darkwing. I mean, it wasn't until really Bonkers and I know people have love for Goof Troop. But I'm not sure I'm one of those people. Rescue Rangers, because they how they were all dressed. Yeah. You want to go down a dark hole of fan art. That's the Gadget from Rescue Rangers. That's a bad place to go. She was loved, I'll tell you that. But they all had like dressing Chip and Dale as Indiana Jones and Magnum PI. Magnum PI. Was it inspired? I don't know. It was something. So, in a lot of these, anytime they're holding gummy berry juice, it's fairly... It's to their... Oh, why is she... Again, don't scroll down. I I need eye bleach. I just want to look at pictures of her from the show. Come on, everybody. Stop being horrible. The yeah, everything's on Disney Plus now, right? There's only a few that aren't. I don't know, but most of the Disney Afternoon is on there now. So, I'm not gonna make the bottle as big as I made it in the sketch. It's too big. Yeah, because these bottles were sized for gummy bears. So whenever a human drank it, it was like, it was like this. It was like boonk. I wonder what it is about the different physiologies of humans and gummy bears. Because it made humans super strong, right? And gummy bears could just bounce. So I wonder what the difference was there. All right. This isn't bad. It's coming along. For those of you who haven't seen my last live stream, I did Homestar Runner and Rel, the Cyclops from Krull, and so we've got a retro thing happening, and that's fine. It's fine. I love that. You know I love that. So with her other hand, she seems to be like, I don't know. I guess I'll just drink this. I guess. How many fingers does she have? That's super unclear. She's got 3 fingers. All right. Oh man, I don't know if I want to draw 3 fingers. They're very stubby. So what I'll do is this. They're more like paws than anything. Magic and mystery are part of their history. Blah, 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 blah. That's not a good hand. Yeah. Who blew the glass? I mean, it was probably the old fella. What was his name? What was the old guy's name? Does anybody remember? Thank you, Corinne. Thank you. This is what happens when you don't check. There. That's pretty. When in doubt, make a fist. I seem to remember in Gummy Bears there was a lot of swigging a potion and then just throwing the bottle on the ground. It happened a lot. She's got double belts. Dub belts. You drink this or I'll punch ya. But the smile's the unnerving part. She definitely is not wearing pants. But none of them did. None of them did. It wasn't just her. At least she's got a little... The bottom part of her shirt is covering down there. All right. Sunny Gummy. Come on. Focus up. There we go. Let's go. Make a new layer. Let's hide the Sketchy Bones layer. And let's make some. She has a very long head. Like, she's not one of the ones with the squat head. She's got a... The hair doesn't help her in that situation. What color is gummy berry juice? It's purple. Clearly, I can see now. Faithful and friendly with stories to share. All right. I'll clean up some of my mistakes. And, gummy berry juice is always dark purple. It is, yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on when I do this. It's not bad. It's not bad. It could be worse. I have done art that when I've flipped it like that, it's bad news. Bad news all around. This one isn't so bad. This one doesn't look this one is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. That's fine. It's not perfect, but, you know, what is? What is perfect? Okay. Shadow time. In shadow. You know, the thing about Sunny Gummy is that because of the time in which she was created, she almost never has shadows. They just didn't do shadows back then. A lot of the fan art has shadows. Again, don't go seeking that out. I had no idea that Sunny Gummy had such a following. Zombie! Zombie! Yes! No, least... Yeah, I know. Please. Just We don't need to go into details of what's happening there. It's nice to know that, you know, she found someone special eventually and is clearly having a lot of children at once. Beautiful. Look at her. She's coming. She's coming along. The shadows, admittedly, are one of my favorite parts because that's when that's when it starts to come alive for me. It's like, okay, all right. And that's even true in my more realistic-y type stuff too. Like, they were really just kind of teddy bears. I should have done a realistic version of what a gummy bear would look like. Maybe I'll do that sometime. No, that would be terrifying. I once had an idea for a bad that's true. That's true. Cubby Gummy. Gruffy was the tough guy. Yes. Mercenary Company. In I had an idea for a really terrible 90s gummy bear movie where Zummy was messing around with some magic he shouldn't have, and they all got sent to New York in the late 90s, early 2000s. And an evil executive gets hold of the gummy berry juice and tries to market it as a sports drink. It's brilliant. It would have made dozens of dollars. Evil executives. I know. No, I'm describing the Smurfs movie. But it would have fit way better with the gummy bears and the gummy berry juice and whatnot in the situations. Nahivan. I know that could have been my money. Unfortunately, I don't know anybody in the Hollywood circles. Despite the fact that I've been there once. I just didn't network enough, I guess. What's wrong with me? Why didn't I? Why didn't I get into it? Why didn't I find someone? The bear does look weird and strong. Wait, what does he mean by weird? Let's clarify that, shall we? No, like, let's see here. All right. Shadow is making a difference. It's working for her. I am not particularly happy with the fur on that arm. Let's change it. Because we can do that here. Here at Matt Makes Monsters, We strive to change things we don't like. As long as it's easy. And most of the times it is. Now, you see what I did there? I used some Liquify. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the shadow. Is this advisable? No. Am I going to do it anyway? Mm-hmm. Yep. It's just easy to redo it, but that's fine. I like using Liquify. I forget which of my videos where I basically write a love poem to Liquify. I love it. It looks like the teacher bear from Battle Cats. I don't know what that is. What are Battle Cats? I know Battle Cat. From He-Man. That always was really bothered me about He-Man, is that He-Man seemed to retain Prince Adam's memories and was able to recall them and deal with them. But when Cringer became Battle Cat, he was a completely different entity entirely. Seemed a little abusive. I don't know. He clearly hates it. Yeah. Exactly. He was against it, and then it happened anyway, and you know, that seems wrong. Clearly he was not into it at all. Battle Cats is an Android game with a few Japanese-style cats and then tons of unrelated other creatures. Okay. All right. Yeah. Traumatized over and over by the experience. I would make a guess that Cringer was fairly normal before he started turning into Battle Cat. And it was all the Battle Cat transformations that scarred him. We can work with that. Then again, his name was Cringer, so you don't just get that name. All right. I think she's ready for some color. It was rather cruel to name him after his PTSD. Yeah, right? Cringer was a coward during the pilot. Maybe Adam should have found a better mount. A better steed. One who wouldn't have been against it. I'm sure there were, like, horses. Or some sort of weird, like, purple Eternian horses or something in the stable that would have done just fine. You point a sword at it, and it becomes Battle Horse. You know, Battle Cat's cool, though. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying once, yeah, exactly. So when He-Man holds up the sword and becomes He-Man, when Adam holds up the sword and becomes He-Man, the next thing he points the sword to will get a red leather harness and a mask that will allow him to ride on it. So theoretically, he could have pointed that at anything. And that would have been fine. So, I don't know. Seems weird. All right, color time. Let's see here. Even Skeletor, but Skeletor was never around. And really, Skeletor just would have... Like, He-Man was wise enough to know not to focus the power of Grayskull at Skeletor. Even if he would have looked ridiculous, I think that would have been a bad move. Because, make no mistake, Cringer did become more powerful. Like, and that just would have been bad news. Sunny. She's yellow and bright, like the sun. This is actually a very orangey yellow for her. Usually she's actually a little more washed out, but I can play with that after this is done. That's kind of what I love about these live streams, is coming in and not really knowing what I'm going to be drawing when I sit down. Why couldn't Cringer stay who he was? Because clearly, like, when Cringer turned into Battle Cat, like, Battle Cat could talk. And he seemed like a completely different person. He was everything Cringer wasn't. And Cringer would have never, even if Cringer could stay who he was, even if he got the power, he was just too much of a coward. It wouldn't have worked. Would have been bad news. And we don't know, like, if Green Tiger was a common thing. And talking Green Tiger, like, what's going on there? Was that a rare subspecies? What was it? What was happening there? Hey, Matthew. Am I ever going to do gaming on my channel? No, probably not. Matt makes monsters. If you want to see me game, though, we play retro games several times a week on Level 0 NPCs. There you can hear me commentate. Warning, it's not for children. Not for children. I swear quite a bit. This is semi-okay for kids. It's not for kids, but it's okay for kids. Like, if kids want to watch it. Older children, it's fine. I'm not going to make a channel where I draw monsters and then swear all the time. I don't. That to me doesn't seem like that doesn't seem like a good idea. Not for children, only for childish adults. It's true. And I'll do several accents in any given episode. Bad ones. Bad ones. All right, so we got the yellow. Let me put a little yellow here. She's not wearing pants. And we move on to the green. And I'm going to put this on another layer. And I'm going to shortcut this one. Like I should have shortcutted the yellow, but I didn't. Is Christopher Walken or Ed Wynn an accent? It's not. It's not. Good night, Derek. Sleep well, champ. Champion. Yeah, I mean they could be accents. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. She's already looking more sunny-ish every day, every time. With every passing second. Okay, so she has a... What color is that on her nose? It's like a... It's not... Yeah, like it's kind of like... It's not quite pink, but it's also not quite entirely red. All right. I miss Gargoyles, man. I should watch it again. I wonder if it holds up. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. You know what? I don't want to do that. That was a mistake. Oh, those were on a separate layer. Whoops. Do you want to see how the sausage is made? Well, this is how you do it. I don't like her having the big black eyes like that. I'm going to gray them up. All right, and she's got a beige mouth barrel. But it's a light beige. When are we getting a level 0 live stream? Yeah, we've talked about it. We should do it. I love live streaming on this channel, but it's like, it would be nice to have to do it on a channel where we have over 1,000 subscribers. All right. That's too dark. That's closer. Okay. Now we need to do the belt and the gummy berry juice. And then we can start adding some highlights and some polish, but she's coming along. She's coming along. It's not bad. This is taking longer than I thought it would, though. So I don't think I'm going to have time to do another one. Yeah, like, this is what I'm saying. Don't... it's Bad News Bears on any Google search page for Sunny Gummy. Like, I know you said, Luke, level 0 Luke, that furries be thirsty, but this goes beyond that. Goes beyond that. What color are her... Are they gray? Are they the same color as her belt? They're brown sometimes, and then they're gray sometimes. Well, I've already got the gray here, so I'm going to go gray. Keep the sausages concealed. Man, I try to make this a family-friendly show. I really do. Really do. It's so hard. Shut up. Robert, I'm sorry if you're still there and you're having to deal with this. I wouldn't have blamed you if you took off. It's not bad, not bad. Let's get that cork. All right. So the base colors are down. The shadow is down. Live stream of swearing and Jeff Ruffin. Okay, good, man. That's good. I'm sorry. I know some people, you know, these clowns in the chat. What am I gonna do? What can you do? What can you do? What color is her buckle? Oh, I see. That is the most phoned in thing, and when they do it, it's like a light gray. Just when I say that the base colors are done, I notice I missed something. Thank you. Thank you, Level 0 Luke. I appreciate that. Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. I'm not looking to be kid friendly per se, but you know, it's just like, I'm not gonna, like I said earlier, I'm not gonna start a channel where I draw monsters and cartoon characters and then swear all the time. Like, that's a little irresponsible. I don't know, maybe. I know my son is watching this right now. Fair enough. Okay, good. I just didn't know. I didn't want to assume. It's one of those things, right? And live streams are so weirdly unpredictable too. The fact that I have kept it clean is kind of a miracle now that I've done this twice. I'm not that guy. As anybody who's watched Level 0 can attest. Thank you. Oh, I swear constantly. This morning I was actually putting together the rest of my video that needs to go out tomorrow. And Premiere Pro crashed and I lost. I mean, it was only probably about 40 minutes of work. But I nearly died swearing. I was so angry. So like I said, last week there was no video because of my mental state. and I'm not entirely feeling 100%, but I'm definitely feeling like I want to get back to this, and this has been very helpful. And if anybody sticks around till the end, I will I'll give you guys a preview of what I drew for the other 5. You already know that Bebop's coming because I've been using him for all the promo stuff. But when I'm done Sunny here, I will I'll put her in with the others, and you guys can see. Unless you don't want to be spoiled for the video tomorrow, but honestly, like, who cares? Who cares? I know you know all of them. Yeah. Yeah, we have a warning at the start of level 0. We get pretty bad on there. It's happened. All right. She's coming along. I like what's happening here. I might do this. Let's see if this works. I softened up the highlights on another character I did for this go round, and it turned out pretty great. So I'm gonna turn my microphone this way just so you guys can hear me better. And I really like the results. So I might do that. Let's see. So all I'm doing is taking the smudge brush and softening the gradient instead of making super hard highlights, which I actually don't mind doing. It's just sometimes characters lend themselves better to this. A realistic Sunny Gummy? Yeah, I if I had to do it over again, I probably would. Although this is I tried, maybe not, because this is actually really fun. But maybe if I had gone with the whole idea of my gummy berry juice being stolen as an energy drink, 90s 2000s plot movie situation, I could have designed what a movie Sunny Gummy. I might do that at the end, just really quick, like a really quick sketch of what that would look like. I'm actually glad there's not a lot of people watching right now. I don't know how many. If this was exposed to the public in any kind of way, I'd be getting lots of requests for. I mean, it's possible I'd be getting furry requests for commissions, which is fine. Might do that. I don't know. I'm not above that. No, I'm not above that. That's what I'm saying, right? Is drawing adult art the artist equivalent of getting into adult films for actors? I don't know. I think you can. I think your career can recover from that if you're an artist. All right. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? She's coming along. I'm really glad I decided to soften those shadows. I mean, highlights. I'm going to leave the shadows. Shadows look good like that. All right. Green. Green highlights for everyone. Matthew Badmanson. No one will guess it's me. Incognito. All right, here we go. So some people paint their gradients, but not me. I do this. And it's funny, like, all this digital painting stuff, all the digital painting techniques that you can learn now, they're great. And I have been meaning to actually look into, and I've even taken some tutorial stuff in classes. No official classes or anything, but I've taken some, looked at some tutorials for digital painting stuff, and there's a lot of, the blending of lower opacity brushes on top of each other, and yeah. To know adult requests are sometimes extremely terrifying. It's true, right? Like that's a world, right? That's a world I would be jumping. And thank you, she is beautiful. Matt makes furries. See, that's not what I want to happen. It's not what I want to happen. But anyway, yeah, this digital painting stuff. Like back when I first started doing digital painting, I used a mouse exclusively. For a long time I used a mouse. And I did some like really good stuff with it. Cuz that's how I had to. Like there's no tablet for me back in the early days. And the early days weren't that long ago, honestly. So I just kind of had to work with what I had and working with the mouse. And the way I would get gradients back in those days was to use the smudge tool. And that is a hard habit to break. I still do it, and I should learn, the other stuff, but I mean, look, it's effective. It works, right? A gradient works. I don't know what to tell you. And there's a certain amount of like coloring in Matt Meets Monsters. There's a certain amount of derailed me. I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore. Matt Mates Munchers is the most horrible thing. Thank you. That's my job, man. It's just gone. It's gone from my head. All right. We're going to get highlight on the belt. And we're going to leave that a little harder than the other stuff. All right. Going to add a little bit down here. Just to add some jewel tones to her eyes, like a A little more of a gradient. Why is that not working? Oh, that's why. Because I'm an idiot. That's why. Because I'm somewhat of an idiot. Aw, thanks, Matthew. I'm really glad. I've recently been in touch with some people recently who have told me how much they love our Level Zero stuff, and I'm really glad that it helps. And I am genuinely really glad. I'd like to tell you that's why we do it, but no, we do it because it's fun. There's no altruism, but if it helps, that's great. That's amazing. Yeah, like that's the thing, right? Like we appreciate you watching because we're just putting that out there, just much like this. We're just putting this out there, and yeah, we're just trying. Just trying. I'm gonna do this. Let's go full white. Look at her. Oh my goodness. Let's get this going. Let's get the gummy berry juice. Well, that's awesome. So I don't know how many of you out there are, I mean, I guess of the 13 watching, most of you probably know me personally. And clearly there's some of you out there who know me from Level Zero. But if you haven't checked out Level Zero and you like retro games, because we play mostly adventure games, retro games, go check it out. It's funny. We're funny, sort of. Sometimes we're funny. We've had some bad episodes, but I mean, that's the case with everything. This is what the artwork for the updated reboot would look like. Oh no, man! Look. I'll show you. I'll show you what that would look like. Because cartoons these days are a whole different beast. I'm just gonna group these up. Thank you, royalty-free song. I'm gonna skip you. For a reboot of Gummy Bears now, it would be like this. Oh, just make a new layer. That's what it would be. She'd have a tiny little body. This isn't. Yeah, this is what. Look. I love a lot of cartoons from today. I do. I just miss the golden age because I'm old. I'm old. Yeah, exactly. Right. I get it. I understand. All right, there's Sunny. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to erase her name. And yeah. Now what I might do is I might draw just a very quick sketch of what I think a movie version of the gummy bears would look like. And as we know, this sort of thing takes. Do we want to go for like the original Sonic the Hedgehog level of terror, where they have individual teeth, or do we want to go for the revised Sonic, where it was just basically a 3D version of the cartoon character? I'd like to get somewhere in between, or honestly, I'll just cut this part of the video out, by the way, when I export it. What about just a bear? A bear with a Tasha Yar haircut. This is so stupid. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I would watch this if they're just bears with haircuts. Bears with haircuts. And then we give her a little just a hint of a really super tight green outfit that somebody stitched a poor bear into. There we go. Look at that. Sunny Gummy. Oh boy. Wow. Okay. Let's hide that and not show anybody. Okay, so I'm going to add this to the completed image, and you guys will get a preview of what my other ones are for sticking around this long, which I appreciate. We're going to go here. We're going to go to here. We're going to copy the canvas. We're going to go here, and we're going to open up this. And there you go. There's the preview of tomorrow. Come on, focus. We got Chamberlain, Raceland Magier, Earthworm Jim, Bebop, and Pam Poovey from Archer. Bears with haircuts. Man. I don't know. All right, so we're going to take Sunny Gummy. And we're going to move her in here. We're going to lower the opacity a little. And we're just going to fit her into this box. Which is, it's not something most of you guys get to see. I might put her hand... Now, do I put her hand behind Pam's hand or in front? Come on. Come on. Why is that here? So her hand can go in front of Pam's hand or not. I'm not sure what to do here. You see my problem. They're both sticking out. I think I'm going to... Well, I know what I'm going to do first. I'm going to select all the white and just erase it. Behind? You think behind Pam? Yeah, Pam is already behind Bebop over there, so maybe... And this fist is not really doing anything. In fact, if anything, Sunny's fist is a little threatening. So maybe we'll put it behind Pam's hand. Which should be fairly easy. Maybe I'll just put it behind the layer and just erase this part of Pam's layer, which I lazily left in. And then maybe I'll just do this and go in and I know what I'll do. Duplicate that and just erase the knuckle there. Bam. So yeah, I was going to keep this a secret, but it doesn't matter. Everything is it's too big. That's too small. That's too big. I hate this. I hate everything that's happening here. That's still too big, but I'm through caring. There you go. Those are my next 6. You will see a video of me putting them together tomorrow, probably. Right? Bebop really wants Adder. Whoa. Thank you, everybody. That was great. And thank you for the suggestion. They look great together. All right. So one thing before I go, I'm going to just hide this, and we're gonna put that back up. I don't know why that's so stupid and funny. Oh man. All right, everybody. I've been streaming for 104 minutes, and I don't. Yeah. You think I need one tooth? Thank you. Bears with haircuts. I'm the most proud of this. I think. And I did this in what, 30 seconds? Man, I don't know. I'm doing the wrong thing here. Bear cuts. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm going to try to do these more often. They're fun. I know, like, they're not, like, you know, it just gives me a chance to hang out with you people, which is awesome. and it's great. So thank you, and I am going to think about signing off now. I touch my face a lot. I shouldn't do that. These are dark times. Oh well. I don't go anywhere, so it's fine. Okay, everyone. Until next time I do this, and I don't know if I can do this weekly. Like the thing is I don't want to get stressed out about this whole situation. But I do want to do this more often. I'll put up Pam with the money. Yeah. All right, everybody. I'll catch you next time. See ya.